Greetings everyone. Unfortunately for my channel, there is no electricity in the center of Ulaanbaatar. So I decided to make a quick video, and recently I'm not making much videos. It is because I'm losing some real hair. It's so lost. I mean, there's so few has left. You can see my scalp, but I have no regrets because I've been decorating myself with my long hair for last 10 years. So from now on, I guess I shall be having some shorter hair. I'm also investing a lot into reality, not into my, this all kinds of random empty talks. So, but I can't this cute, yes, not good, sadly. So, let me continue with my random talk. Trolling Buddhists or Buddha is not giving much of a pleasure recently. I usually see them as very stupid people, wasting their time and talking about stupid things like love and compassion. In the case of Muslims, Christians, and I heard there is some religion called Judaism, I find them evil, or I should say based on stupidity. Yes. Here in Mongolia, I usually view Christians and Muslims as both as Tatar. They are like mentally poor people. Maybe they are into these things that this society doesn't provide, like a tight community, or we are better than them, or they are so less, maybe something like that. So they refuse to be normal, and they want to have so-called Holy Spirit. So today I would like to talk about Mr. Antichrist, the one and only. I guess he wasn't the only one. There's dozens of Antichrists in this world. Genghis Khan, yes, the founding father of this small nation called Mongolia. So I noticed that these people do not like him. Russians don't like him. Kazakhs don't like him. They view him as a murderer, butcher, mass killer, and destroyer of civilization or something good, something like that. So I also noticed that Kazakhs do not like when I display my legs. They're triggered by the someone who's wearing shorts and talking about the gods and spirituality. It is because they are Muslims. They do not go to their mosques in shorts. But for a Buddhist culture, it is okay if a Lama is having no pants. Pants? Trousers? He's wearing shorts, is okay. So, yes, because of that short problems, I guess they do not care about the message. So, Genghis Khan. I was like saying, no, it's impossible, no, it cannot be, something like that. There's this political, or how to say, cultural desire or human weakness thing to say that Genghis Khan is for everyone. Genghis Khan is a good guy towards the Turks, good guy towards the Chinese, good guy towards the Russians, etc., etc. And there is no room for a dude with some nationalistic ideals. And because of that, Turks like to claim that name Genghis is a Turkic origin word, or he was a Turk, he was a Kazakh, or he was some even a Chinese, something like that. So these people are all gone, you know, this crazy. Here's the reason why there is this nation called Mongolia. So he was a Mongolian, and one must explain where his name stands in Mongolian language. So it is said that because of Buddhism, Mongolia neglected its own culture, the soul, its soul, and sold it to a Buddhist compassion, I guess. And this compassion did bring nothing good in this already empty land. So, according to this, our neighbors, Yakuts, Genghis Khan goes with other two kings. One is Odong Khan, another is Dilga Khan, Dilgat Oyun Khan, they say, and Genghis Khan. So this seems to be like a so-called a holy trinity. When there's something in a group, it usually means one thing. For example, the god of items, the lord of the lightning, he is also a god of love, he is also a god of art, he is also a god of singing, dancing, culture, etc., etc. So he has a lot of, you know, this god title. So who is Odin? Odin or Odin is a god of good fortune. So Genghis Khan also has to do with something to do with the fortune. And of course, these Yakuts claim that these three kings maintain the fortunes of the Middle Earth, something like that. So, who is this Dilga Khan? Dil is Jil, or it can be Dil in Mongolian. It's Jil, usually Jil, meaning a year. Why year king? It is because when you are in this reality, in this planet Earth, when you look at the sky, you notice that there is these shiny dots, mysterious shiny dots, so-called stars, and you worship to these mysterious forces, and your ancestors already developed this faith that stars guide you, or stars show the faith of the world, something like that. So the Odin, or the Star Lord, is number one. Second, the strange thing that our planet has is maybe only our planet has, is 4 seasons. We live in this reality where we experience 4 seasons, and you have to prepare for the winter, something like that. So it's kind of tough to live here. Lastly, it was Genghis. So they are saying there was a star, there was a year, and lastly there was a Genghis. So what the hell is Genghis? They do not explain. They say that it also controls your fortune, something like that. So according to the Mongolian language, we say Chingit. When you say Chingit, it means after that. And when you say Chinjal, it's a small, this dagger, or something that, this bites. When you say Chinju, meaning pepper that also bites. There's this feeling that Genghis Khan is someone who bites back, something like that. But in my opinion, something that this controls your fortune is your land location and your culture. Land location, thanks to land location, you can have lots of resources, seashore, there's all kinds of possibility to develop, to have a good fortune. Of course, there will be a star, and of course there will be seasons. This second king, Dilra Khan. But in my opinion, Genghis was something to do with the culture, or the way people think, or something like that. But there's other way to explain stuff. It's like looking at the other, those people's, this language, and I noticed that, this Genghis. Genghis is a English word. It's kind of strange, this strange notion. It's a it cannot be. It's like it's not logical, or it's stupid, or it cannot be like for some academic person, this real scientist, something like that. But I'm not like this not like a common academics. I go with my feelings, something like that. So this thing is called samping. It's with M, but you can also spell it with samping. What does it mean? In Mongolian language you cannot explain it, but in English you can explain it. It is a samping, or this symbolizes a sun, and this thing is a ping. That's why it's called a samping. The solar button, something like that. So we are carrying a sun on top of our hats, something like that. So what the hell? There is a English word in Mongolian. I don't know. So if we go with this explanation that English somehow explains a lot of things, like some Mongolians put this it's usually the Western Mongolians put this this thing, or a white horse on top of a baby, to ward off the nightmare. So how you are fighting the nightmare? If night is dark, you should put white, and mare is a horse, female horse, so you remove nightmare with white mare, something like that. Very strange. So if Genghis. It's written as Genghis in old, this Mongolian script. And if this one, like it's written like this. Genghis, something like that. But if you spell it with little bit, this, write it a little bit short, you have Genghis, something like that. So I is a strange, this letter. It can be changes, something like that, or it can be changes. So changes. English word changes can be chinkies. So you guys, you totally, this misspelled this name, and you end up having a Genghis. Genghis. So why word changes is important in the fortune? It is because why you moving on, why you are working, why you are having this life. You believe in your odun, you believe in your odin or good fortune, number one. Second, you believe in this so-called year or time. Somehow word year is a god in Russian language. When you say new year, it's Novi God, something like that. So you have faith in time or God. Number three, you also believe in changes. So when you know that there is no possibility of change in your life, it's kind of sad. It's how to say? You believe in change. You believe in change. You believe that you will have a good time. You believe that you will have good fortune, something like that. So these things work together, something like that. This trinity seems to be the trinity of the fortune. Good luck, changes, and time. And somehow this title, changes, was given to a Temujin after he just collected the Mongol tribes. It has nothing to do with the Turks. Turks claim that this word Chingiz is a ancient Turkic word, blah blah blah, something like that. Or there can be like all kinds of these theories. Simply, he was a man who was born in a Turkic-dominated Central Asia, or in this steppe, and he managed to save his people and bring great changes, something like that. Well, rejoice. Good changes or good times are coming, or I wish you a good fortune in a Odin style, something like that. Well, that's pretty much for today, and as always, thanks for watching.